YouTube is open. I'm about to make the announcement on social media that we
Huzzah.
the road trip session 59 is live right now. And I'm gonna get the link off of YouTube.
Can you copy paste that link to me?
Oh, the social media one? The announcement.
Yes, I need to disseminate some free literature.
Fair enough. I will send you the link once it is sent.
Huzzah.
Wait, what literature?
There we go. We're gonna go to
It's
Twitch.
an expression.
I will say.
Yes, I need to disseminate.
I do need to post this on more social media archetypes, but not gotten the chance to figure that all out just yet. Now we're gonna go to this, and we're going to post. Now I'm gonna actually post a photo of the hunter group you just encountered on the social media post, so everybody sees all these the illustrations of the newest people. And wabam, there's the one on Blue Sky. And it's taking a minute to upload. Alrighty. And we're going to go on. I'm gonna DM you that link. Noir.
Thank you.
No problem. I will post it in announcements as well. Just for because I haven't done that before, and I feel like it'd be. I'll post this here. But yeah. Oh, I forgot. I've just remembered. I've forgotten something important. Yeah. And you know, there we go. And now, before we start, I want to ask Bone. I want to ask you an important question.
Oh yeah. So, what could your important question be?
What happened?
Okay. So, do you guys want to know how God has blighted Bone today?
Bone, you sound like you're on a different mic.
Do I sound better now?
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay, just because I'm on that snowball, since my weird headset mic isn't working anymore, so I gotta use this thing that wants me to throat fuck it. So, do you want to know how God hath blighted Bone?
Do you mean Edwin or in general?
No, Bone. I want to talk about my day and the strangeness of my day today. Whenever I woke up. So, I went to work. Well, I went out to my car to, drive to work. And I see the glove boxes of both my work van provided to me by and my civilian recreational car. I see them open. Somebody had rummaged through my cars. I didn't see anything stolen outside of maybe a portable jump starter thing, and those are relatively cheap. I didn't see anything else stolen. What I did discover was whenever I opened up my recreational car, it's a Civic, like a Honda Civic, I see a key in the ignition. A key I had never seen before. Yeah, it looks something like that, except it was kind of like gray, and it had the Honda symbol on it.
A blank key.
It was a valet key, and it was not blank. It was a clone of my key. Somebody had somehow made a clone of my key. I turned it in the ignition. It turned my car on. So somebody got into my car with a clone of my key that turned the car on and didn't steal anything, but did.
Was there anything in your car of like worth?
Not really. That's why I'm thinking that they only possibly stole a jump starter that was probably like, I don't know, $50. My mom gave it to me as a gift.
It's very confusing that someone would go about doing. It sounds like it would cost a lot more to make a copy of your car key.
This is why I was. Can you imagine my surprise whenever I open up my door and I hear like the dinging of something being in the ignition, like the little bell that goes off, the little ding 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 that the car does, and I look at my car ignition and I see a foreign key in it.
Weird.
Yeah,
So that
pretty
was
rough.
my day.
You could try getting one of those dash cams.
Oh, I have since ordered a security camera on Amazon, so that I'm gonna be getting one of those. So that's my day. It was very odd. Oh yeah, I also saw that somebody tossed my headphones, like the headphones I keep in my van, off onto the road, but it was onto like the side, so it's not like it got ran over and it was still working. But I thought that was odd.
How
They
clear.
didn't take the headphones. Maybe it's because they had paint on them. But yeah, so that was the wildness of my day. Somehow somebody got a clone of my key that did work in the ignition. Because the thing is also, those keys have like transponders in them. Like if you just had the metal bit, they won't turn. Like they won't activate the car. So this key also activates the car.
And if you think about it on the bright side, you also got a new second key to your car.
Oh yeah, I was telling AC about that. It's like I actually ended up with something out of this circumstance where I guess somebody was trying to steal something. It's odd they didn't take the key with them, because they could have just driven off with the car. So yeah, lock your doors, people.
And with that,
All right, you want to do the sound test? You want to try doing it quickly?
we'll do it quickly. All right, we're gonna go. Let me know when you're about to start.
I'm gonna do it whenever I press the deafen button.
All right, I'll see when you do it. All right, Josh, you say something.
In this episode of Hunter the Road Trip, something will poop.
It makes it sound like it's going to be you.
You know, I haven't eaten anything, so I'm probably not going to go poop during this session.
Oh, you mean like non-diet? I thought you meant diegetically.
Well, I mean, like, I just made that joke because I'm like, yeah, right before I continue my bit and my emotional backstory, someone's gonna be like, I'm took bait shit.
All right. Now, Justin, say something.
Hot off the heels of my previous augmentation chicanery, I'm happy to announce that I will next be installing a shawarma machine directly into Steph's chest. You're all welcome.
Well, I hope it tastes good.
Oh,
I like it's not
Wait,
one
do-
but
is it-
several
is
roasters.
it cooking? Do you mean like
Yeah.
the shawarma like itself, or just shawarma chicken used for it?
What was the question?
No,
Well, like,
it cooks the
shawar-
shawarma.
Well, wait, do you make
Yeah,
No, I don't
shawarma
make the
is a way of
shawarma.
preparing the meat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm preparing the meat, and then I make it into shawarma.
Okay. I'm
So-
hungry now.
When it's
Sim,
sawed off a
call me-
big spit like that, it's
Alright.
shawarma.
Call me Rhodey, the way I be the shawarma machine.
Testing myself. Testing myself.
So,
Well, I think he sounds good.
I think that is the most efficient and quickest. So, we'll just see how Bone hears how Bone is on stream. Once that's figured out, we'll be all set and ready to go. So, Bone, how was it?
Good. We good.
All right, we're good. We're good. All right, let's just get into it. So, the last time we were all here, you had spared the life of the Langstrom clone and you have delivered the body of you got the body of Bull Mask in a cargo truck to drive off. And you all decided to just kind of just head back and whatnot. And I'll say that you were dropped off near the bus. In the meantime,
Was that your notification that just?
Yeah,
went
no, I was
off?
gonna say,
I forgot that.
I previously got distracted
AC,
by
you
some
Pavloved
informing
me, you
mention.
bitch!
You motherfucker!
You son of a bitch!
So,
My throat.
some noises will be heard. I forgot to mute the Discord in my browser. That's on me.
Damn.
So
Oh, now I'm looking at shawarma and I'm hungry.
So, right before we continue, as you're heading towards the bus, you see somebody kind of walking up towards you guys, but it's someone. Let's see, and he presents. He just kind of seems almost kind of shaky. Quickly, I just want to say really quickly, you could have very easily have chosen to kill me back there, and you didn't. So I just want to say thank you.
Oh shit, we forgot one! Ed points his gun at him.
No, that's not what happened.
I'm just fucking with you.
Ah. Oh. Oh god.
You gotta stop giving people anxiety attacks, man.
So you could have easily have killed me, and you didn't. And I just want to say thank you. That's all I really want to say. We'll say, although they seem to have helped dispose of the core, if you have any other supernatural run-ins, I do, my legitimate business, quote unquote, is cargo truck delivery, so I could help transport some things, like, let's just say you kill like a wolf man or something like that, and it's like you need to get rid of its body, you could call upon this number. And he writes a number on a sticky note, and he hands it to you. It's a burner, of course, but I'll have it at the ready.
I mean,
How
yeah,
convenient,
whatever gets the
thank
job
you.
done.
Yeah, I just wanted to help you all with that. So,
Yeah, no worries.
Let this
Come
underline
think of it,
for you, Georgie. Us letting you go and you not being savaged by brutal hunters who would not take more than a minute to think of doing something completely disastrous to you.
Ed
Keep your nose
sharpen
clean.
a knife in the background
Don't-
as he said that.
Keep your head low. Maybe don't go on any big missions yourself.
oh, yeah.
Give it a couple months.
I had enough good big missions for a lifetime. Also, he pulls out a miniature bag of blood with a straw in it. I made some dealings and some connections. I recently got some money, and when it comes to my appetite, I'm able to have enough of an income to where I can actually purchase these, so I don't need them straight from the source anymore.
Good.
Well, that's good.
And you see him kind of straightening the tie, because I will say he's actually wearing a suit, where in the other times he's been wearing some casual clothing. And you can tell that despite his messy criminal nature, that he is actually taking some steps to legitimately kind of better himself.
This looks
He's
like
legitimately legitimizing?
You see, this looks like a moment of character growth for him, but it's actually a moment of character growth for Steph, as she doesn't go, Oh, come on, I'm right here.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm like exceedingly disinterested in Langstrom. Just anybody that looks like him at this point.
He's an attractive man.
He's
We've
just
killed
kind of a guy.
few too many Langstroms to really have a ken for liking his face at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like it's kind of like killing a guy and then somehow he kind of comes back to life. Like, sure, like it's a guy who may have been attractive before, but you kind of like grieved him already, so it's sort of like I don't really know how to feel anymore. I'm kind of like disinterested.
What actual clan is he?
So the original Langstrom was Samishi.
What is he?
You haven't actually found enough information to figure that one out.
Hey, wait! I forgot to ask you. What are you?
Oh, I'm a vampire.
What are you?
I had my face
Yeah, what
smaller.
type?
I think he's asking what clan you're from.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh fuck.
Your
no.
association.
It's good to know.
Well, you didn't hear this from me, but I hail from the I hail from
Is
the,
AC figuring it out for the first time right now?
I hail from the
Just
rich kids.
fucking-
He doesn't have it written down.
It's a venture.
He can't do it on command.
The Splintru.
I am of the clan of Venture. Though I will say it gets a little muddy because it got muddied after an incident with another one. Well, that's a story for a different time. But yeah, I was initially Venture. He goes to
Initially,
Oh, well,
that can change.
well, kinda. There was another one who had their face modeled like mine. Of course, you all know the original Langstrom. You killed him, but he was threatening to blackmail me and reveal my little operation over here that I've been doing on the side if I didn't give him what he wanted, which was millions of dollars. Of course, I had some counterfeits stacked up and ready. I lured him in. I had some guys restrain him. It was a tough fight, but I may have drank from him a little.
And
I got like an ability of his, but it's the reason why I'm kind of independent. Cause the big guys are gonna look at me, they're gonna smell it, and they're gonna want me dead. So I just kinda have to hunker down. And I have some abilities from a different clan, so the water's got a little muddied a bit. And that's kind of where I'm at.
Whack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, question by the way, is my audio coming in normal right now?
You sound fine.
Because I have decided to lay it across my chest because this thing wants me to just kiss it whenever I talk. And it's hard to recline without sounding like dog shit.
And is it
I think you're fine, man.
now? I will say, I have a wrestling match I need people to make bets on, so I must be off.
Okay, you have a good one, man.
See ya. And he walks off.
Alright, where to next?
Yeah, that's a great question. Where are we going next?
I don't know if there's anything more to really go on about that.
Rest of our work would be out of town for me so far, but I don't know.
Well,
You
it's
got
probably
any
time we
business
head
in
out of
Des
town,
Moines?
I
I mean,
think we're
it's
pretty good in Des Moines
Iowa.
for the time being.
So it looks like you are just ready to go. trying to think of the next location outside of Des Moines.
We'll say we should probably, maybe not us, but maybe have someone keep an eye out on that William guy.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know if we have any particular spies.
I mean,
Eh.
probably someone from within this organization could tell us a little bit, could, like, you know, inform us.
You can befriend the ghost girl.
Maybe literally the spy guy, since he did actually kind of step up and argue to keep the guy alive with me.
Oh my god, this kitten is so cute. I'm gonna put her on my lap.
So,
Okay.
These good moderators.
you all.
How'd the
How dare you, Josh?
are we back at the
This
bus?
is a child.
Wait, what did you say, Noir?
Are we back at the bus?
You are. You go inside, and you are now within the confines of the bus.
Yeah, Malcolm, you finished fixing the fighting dummy?
Oh, yes, actually. Now I need to get her soul's out of the dummy itself. I do have her in a temporary body before I'm able to further refine it.
They're gonna say jar.
That's not exactly a reassuring statement. What is the temporary body?
It was a close approximation of what she looked like. The only downside is, there's occasionally every now is that her stamina's a bit weaker. She's, the body's at basically at basic health, where her original body was that of a professional athlete. So, I'm in the process of returning her from the feats and strength of an average person to back to her athletic self.
So she's human again at this point.
She's human again, but she's not a full, she's not her athlete self yet. She's just an average human.
Talk.
She
It's
Try
hard
to
to
can.
keep us
hear.
in suspense, man. What's she look like?
Also, be careful. The wizard Johnson said that she could be wantonly violent at times.
Oh, I'm,
She might sucker punch you.
aware. And you see that he kind of turns around to reveal an ice pack that he's holding to his face.
Ah,
So wait,
Well, then it seems that her reputation precedes her.
sorry. Did he say she's in like an actual organic body or a new artificial body?
She's in an organic body, but her organic body is like like kind of like an average person, where she was a professional like fighter in life.
Wait, how did you get her? Wait, did he say how? Like, did he say anything?
If I had
about
to guess,
how she
magic.
made- Like, was it a reconstituted body? Was it a corpse? Is she a Frankenstein? Is this a thing he explained? Or
She's
shall I ask this?
well, it's a complicated process, but the closest I got right now is so you heard the stories of people being created from clay and kind of molded into a person. It's a very
Does she look like a freak?
she just looks like a
Like
normal.
the Bible.
So here's the thing, kind of like that, yeah. But the clay kind of turns into a normal person body once the spirits inhabits. So she just looks like an average person. I just need to. Right now, I've just had her in the average body so she can speak on her experiences. And once I get another ritual and I make some connections to different realms, I will mold that body into one that fits her athletic one in life. I also kind of need Hera to describe her ability so I have a better idea of what to sculpt.
I yawned whenever you said a part of that. I thought you said she needs heroin.
yeah, I also did too. Because I was also
Okay.
getting
I will say though,
She's got heroin in her veins.
or crack.
she did mention some kind of drug thing, but it was in her body, so I'm just gonna make her body not have that. So I'm just gonna give her a free little quick rehab thingy, so she's no. But yeah. So
Well, bring the sweet lady out.
So, you notice she brings somebody, and she's covering her face, but you see she's like blonde. She has like a ponytail, and she has like kind of like a tank top and like jogging pants on, and the rest of her body looks completely normal, but she's covering her face. It's like, I'm not ready to show my face yet.
Do
Oh.
we have a paper
That's
bag?
fair.
Do we have
Yeah,
a
no,
mask?
understandable.
How many cool
Malcolm?
masks have we collected?
Malcolm
Yeah, we
does
could
pull
probably
out a face mask and like for that you would wear for like, I don't know, like for like a, you know, like the medical ones.
It was
like a
from
COVID
whenever
mask.
Like a
he- it was
COVID
from whenever-
mask.
I was
A
gonna
gauze
say-
mask.
I was gonna say it was whenever he whenever he was a child, he did a Phantom of the Opera play.
So
Richard Nixon
he
mask.
gives her like a like a COVID like medical mask. He gives her sunglasses, and she puts them on, and you just see the glasses, but the little bits you see of her face seem normal actually. Like just the eyebrow, like she's blonde. The only thing that like is a little like strange is her eyebrows are black as opposed to her blonde hair, and that's like the oddest thing about her that you can see.
How does it feel to stretch the legs?
I'm not used to it, but I don't feel as powerful as I used to be, but I think the Scotsman here's working on it. I have a name, you know. Yeah.
What was her name again?
Oh no, Malcolm.
Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa. Listen, after this is all said and done, I'm gonna get back to my matches. It's you know, whenever I can.
Do you know how long you've been indisposed?
No.
The magic.
What do you
of
think the
infection are you?
president is right now?
Obama?
Wait, what? You know what? Actually, better question. Do you know what time you got changed?
Well,
Well,
I mean, we know
that's
that it's
basically
probably
the same
sometime around
thing.
2008.
Yeah, I think we asked it like how long. I feel like we need to do the calculation. So it's like, what time does she last remember?
I punch
being
stuff. I don't. I didn't punch stuff because I was good at math, but it was like.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
we're
Did you,
doing the math.
wait, no, yeah, that's right. So you said you're like at your matches and stuff. Like, were you part of a tournament when you got turned into a
Boxing.
mannequin?
Underground boxing thing. Yeah.
I just
Well, I
mean, like, what
mean-
was the date? Do you remember the date?
The day it was May 29th.
Year?
What year?
I'm not even an encyclopedia, you know. I don't. If I remember these things, I probably would have like worked like a job that normal people work.
Look,
Well,
Obama
Obama
was
had
president,
2
so
terms,
most-
so you could have been.
What movie was playing in theaters when it happened?
Theaters?
Theaters.
All right. It was Obama's second term. I know that.
Okay, so
Yeah, okay,
somewhere
but what
between
was
20,
the
She
point?
remembers
so somewhere between
the
2012 and 2016.
She remembers the month and day, but not the year.
I listen. I didn't go to school. Listen, I didn't do well with
I
school.
didn't go to school.
I
This
didn't
ain't
go to
even math.
school.
This ain't even math.
I'm just good at punching things. I don't care about anything else.
Movies. Yeah, that's a good question.
2015 movies.
The Lego Movie. Yeah, I remember the Lego Movie came out. Yeah.
How old are
I've seen
you?
ads for that. Yeah, okay.
All right, wait,
The
wait,
answer is
wait,
20. The answer is 2014, guys.
It
We
sounds
have
like you've been
phones.
under for about 12 years or so.
You've been in a coma for 9 years. You might have to climb up that combat ladder again.
Yeah.
And she just goes, the
Now-
whole time.
I can offer
Hey,
you
this isn't gonna like
a friend of
make
ours
her like deform.
that we have helped out before does seem to have some sort of direct interest in fight promotion. So we may be able to find you somewhere appropriate to help you satisfy your no, physical needs isn't a good way of putting that.
Notice she kind of like
Your thirst for battle.
she kind of like blushes but winks a bit, and then like the moment you say lust for battle, she's like, "Oh yeah, oh that, yeah, that's stupid."
Damn,
Okay, I'm
really?
down.
Shit.
Well, I'm sure you can find plenty of other forms of entertainment there as well.
Is that something we all saw?
What was something
The
you?
wink?
The wink.
You
I'm
all
guessing.
saw it.
Oh, someone should be like, you fucking freak! Holy shit!
Malcolm, does she even have blood? Does this golem
Freak.
have blood even?
Freak! I fought a guy in a tournament who climaxed after I knocked him out. That's a
Well, that
freak.
guy's
Damn. You into
You
women?
know,
by
I
any
know
chance?
you've been around. I know you know what internet porn is.
Hey, Malcolm, did this golem even have blood?
I'm a person. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say golems are people?
So,
If we say Emmet, will that like turn her off or something?
well, odds. She does
Are
have
you
to-
even gonna tell me vampires aren't people? Cause that's true.
So here's the thing. It's a
Let's
little.
not go around denying personhood.
She's like the average person, you know. But she's got blood and all that. She just don't got a lot of muscle like she used to, and I'm working on that. I just need to.
What would you say is your general ETA on how long that may be?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I was like
Wait.
half expecting to turn a little Italian when you went, I'm working on it.
Wait, I forget.
I'm
Did
working.
Malcolm actually say she was made out of clay, or was just making some
What
sort
happened?
of comparison?
It's kind of a comparison, but she also says that like once the clay was made, the process turned the clay to flesh. So as
She's
she's
real
walking
blown out.
around, she's flesh and blood. But before the soul was put into it, the body was that of clay. It was something that it was a form of magic he had learned while traveling the world, learning different cultures.
So you're saying it was a feat of clay?
Exactly. So, well, I think, I'm trying to think of the next. So anyway, is there any locations that stand, trying to think here. And then, in the meantime, I'm just gonna, if else is anything else you want to do in Des Moines, or should I drive towards our big next area?
What even is our big next area?
That's a good. Where are we going exactly?
For
Yeah, where are we going?
for all you guys know, you guys think you're heading towards Minneapolis. And that's all.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
yes. Diegetically, that is why I am in character asking him.
Well, I'm gonna drive to Minneapolis, and hopefully we won't receive any wacky interruptions on our way there.
I'm so proud of you. You pronounced it correctly.
So
As opposed to Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
now, as you point out my incorrect pronunciation, he just puts pedal to floor, and he just drives out of the fucking tap.
So, wait, no, we're like all standing up, so do we just go like flying
You-
back?
No, you
It's
all
a magic bus.
you all kind of have to brace yourself, and like you all just kind of go forward, and you see the
I sneak into this glove box to steal stuff, to commit some larceny.
You see that the boxer woman flies perfectly into the glove box. Like, she just flies right in because of the fucking velocity.
Wait,
Just the
Holy
fucking,
shit.
just a
Forward?
foop, foop.
Okay. She's like, whoa, thump.
Did he hit the brakes or something?
It's just kind of go.
Don't
Are
worry
we
about the
flying
physics.
back
It's a
and she
magic bus.
flies
It's a
forward?
magic bus.
Well,
Magic school bus.
oh fuck, her way of velocity got backwards. Oh god damn it. That's what
Damn,
I
I
forgot.
didn't mean to reverse her polarity, her
I-
gravitational pull.
I did the incantation wrong, and I reversed her polarity.
Turning
It's
kind of
fine.
Austrian.
It's fine. I can kind of do this. We can run this back later. And
She gets punched, and then she accidentally like flies into the punch harder.
as
She punches someone, but she flies back.
the vehicle is driving out of Minneapolis, it drives past it's still in there. It says, actually, was there anything you wanted to do here? I probably should have just asked that before I hit the pedal.
Yeah.
Now let's keep it
can't
moving.
think.
We'll need to stop outside of town. I've got some business to arrange, and we've got a ritual to put together with Steph's gun.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
that.
yeah, we gotta move all the spirits and shit. Yeah.
Actually,
Also-
wait. I'm going
What
to
time of
locate.
day is it?
It's like not. It's still night. It's like I would say like around the 3:30 a.m. Now,
I'm just imagining.
How far out of town are we?
you're still in town, but you're driving. Now, Malcolm doesn't wait. According to the maps, it's map right here. There seems to be a empty farmer's field that no one's occupied. You might be able to do the ritual there. It's
What
just
immaculate
barely-
timing.
It's about what we're.
I'm just imagining we do the thing to put the spirits into something else, but we put the spirits into the actual bullet, and we just fire it off in the air at an angle, and it's somebody else's problem, I guess. The spirits get eaten by the ground.
I was
And,
gonna say we
buried.
accidentally recreate Sex Pistols from fucking JoJo.
and the vehicle
Yeast, huh?
drives towards the desecrated field, but as it does, I will say
What happened to it?
it's
Bro,
like
we're
just
going to a
abandoned.
fucking location in Diablo.
It's a brush field. Well, I mean, a brush field's not that crazy.
Well, I'm looking at this. It's just mud and torn dirt in like a pot in a large lake that's kind of like a puddle. It's kind of fucked up looking, and it's near the town.
You know, surprisingly, this is exactly what we need.
Also, I'm sorry, Izzy, I gotta go on another tangent. Is there a thing in Mage where you can punch somebody and you get sent back?
That sounds like a Prime shenanigans.
Which one is Prime?
Prime or Forces. I forget what Prime. I forget fully Prime. Let me get the full description.
Is Forces physics or something? Is that like
Forces is
telekinesis?
like fire, like and stuff. Energy
Fire.
is a natural forces. Prime is quintessence, the raw material tapestry, the metaphysical structure of reality.
Because like the idea of like getting punched and the person just gets the force is really fun of an idea.
But as the vehicle drives out of town, you'll start to finally get your bearings a bit. And as you do, so I will ask one hunter a question. So, 7, are you ready?
I'm pretty ready.
All right. Let me go to my downloads folder and let me get the right video.
Oh,
I guess
is
we
it
should
story
probably-
time?
I guess I should probably pick up where I last left off before the whole bull and stuff.
Everybody get your snacks.
I would say this drive on the way there will be the opportunity for story time.
You know what? As you are doing this, I'm gonna make some instant noodles. I'm gonna get on my phone though, so I will be listening.
There's visuals.
So it's on.
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna
on
be
the
watching.
Subway.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna watch on my phone. I just don't think there's gonna be a lot for me to contribute if it's your story time.
So I just double check.
Um,
Josh, are you ready?
yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm ready.
Yeah.
So I guess we should probably recap since it's been a lot longer than I thought it would have been. I'll be honest, the bull man kind of derailed that entire bit. for many reasons. But I told you guys
It just
before,
made us want more.
Felicia had somehow gotten my real name out of me, and we had just finished talking. Or I just finished one of the books that my friend Venti had left me. And that is where I last left off, so I guess I'll just pick up from there. And mute up and we'll play the video.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Gil, would you like to go out sometime?
Why? Honestly, I was more confused than anything.
Well, you're fun to talk to, so I want to talk to you more. It doesn't have to be anything serious if you're thinking that.
Do you mind me getting back to you on that?
No, you don't have to. I won't be mad if you don't.
No, genuinely. I have to check some things.
Oh, then, yeah, I don't mind then.
She seemed to perk up at that.
Though, try to let me know by tomorrow if you want to meet soon.
Yeah, sure.
Well, our lunch is almost up.
She took a very odd tone with all this. You good?
It's nothing, honest. Thank you for checking. Well, see you, Gil.
She had gotten up and left. This might be odd, but I was thinking of Venti and what he'd say about all this. He would have told me I struck gold for having a girl ask me out, but I don't know if it is or not. He wouldn't have said this because of her looks either. Venti, he was very... well, it seemed like he got my loneliness. Feels like I can only really talk to you about these things. Half the time my uncle doesn't seem to understand me.
Yeah, man, my dad's the same way. My mom kinda did when she was around.
Do you think anyone will get us?
I'm sure a lot of people would get us. At least my comics make me think that. So, how's your kissy comic going? Dude, the genre is called romance? And I'll have you know, when I meet a girl, I'm going to be like the most suave dude she'll fall in love instantly. Why does that matter? What? Oh, I know you like girls since I'm your dealer, but like, don't you find the idea nice?
Like, sex?
Bro, come on! I mean, finding someone that loves you back. They like you and want to spend time with you. Doesn't that sound nice? It does. See? It'll help having someone you can talk to. But I got you to talk to. Yeah, but wouldn't it be great to have more people to talk to besides me? Also, I know you don't want to talk to old people that served in the military. Yeah, I suppose.
Venti was... he wanted more friends. And to be honest, I think I did too. Sure, I knew a bunch of guys from my hunter group, but it never felt like a friend I could confide in or someone to be there for me. The following day, I'm free to go out with you this Friday.
Oh, I actually work on Friday.
Oh, sorry, Saturday?
Okay. No, that's a day that can work for me.
What?
This is going to be odd, but I'm a night owl and I like keeping the same sleep hours. That going to be okay?
That can work, I also get it. To be honest, it's kinda how switching up your sleep schedules radically.
Yeah, life as a nocturnist can be quite the killer on sleep.
A what?
Oh, a nocturnist is basically a doctor that works the night shift at a hospital.
It does sound cooler.
I guess. I never really thought about it like that.
When you tell people what you do, you just say, I'm a doctor. It's like admirable, but not abnormal. Saying I'm a nocturnist, now that sounds like you're some kind of super nighttime agent or something.
Secret nighttime agent. I think they'd be just as confused. It also doesn't roll off the tongue as that well as I'm a doctor.
Huh. Oh, but what's the plan then tomorrow?
Well, there's a late night carnival that's up this week. How about that?
Okay, that sounds interesting. Never been to a carnival, only seen it in the movies and shows.
Really? Why not?
Just never did, I guess. It was easier to say that instead of saying I was too busy learning to hunt vampires.
Well, here. Let me give you this.
Alicia took out a pen and paper in her pocket and wrote something down and handed it to me. The note listed an address to meet her at and what time.
Well, I'll see you there.
She got up and left. I didn't know how to feel for a bit. Until an hour later, where I realized I had to come up with some sort of excuse for me to go on this. Yeah, my uncle thought I was doing it for the mission, but I don't know if he'd...
By God, kiddo, you're a genius!
The answer had already been given to me. Excuse me?
You're getting close to her to ask her about anything getting weird with the blood that they got here. If she notices anything weird, she'd probably tell her lover. You're getting in the pants of the intel? Well, it's a bit weird, but damn it, you get results.
He had yet again misread the entire situation. He also started tearing up and tugging me.
You make your uncle proud now.
Yeah, sure. I honestly thought this lead was a bust, but maybe I could take this chance as an excuse. I didn't think far ahead of when I would have to leave or go somewhere, but I guess Fenty would tell me to not worry about it, because I know that probably be something I should do. Saturday came, and I arrived at the address Felicia had given me. Turns out she was staying at an apartment complex. She didn't give me an actual apartment number for her, so I was just stuck waiting outside the apartment. Saw an elderly lady giving me the side eye and when she was throwing out the trash. She thought I was probably some kind of hooligan. I was kind of worried that maybe it was some kind of prank, but...
Sorry. I took a bit more time than I usually do.
Felicia had finally descended down the stairs that led up to the different apartments. Oh, it's, fine.
Well, shall we?
Yeah. She led me to her car and we left for the carnival. The drive there was mostly quiet. Nothing really said. It was odd. It almost felt like a standoff. Almost like we were waiting for one another to make a move. Since it felt like I can't really describe it. Even right now, I'm lost for words. But it was clear, like, one of us was waiting to make a move, and I don't mean in a sensual way. We had arrived at the carnival after a while of silence. The sound of the stick shift being placed into park seemed to shatter that feeling, though. Felicia sighed really loudly, almost as if the anxiety had been finally released from choking her.
Sorry for the awkward drive. It's been a while since I was out with someone. Got my nerves all hyper.
Oh, it's fine. I'm very new to this, too.
Well, maybe it'll not make the rest of the night so awkward.
I nodded as we left the car. We started walking around and looking at various stuff. I wasn't lying when I said I've never been to a carnival. It was kind of all new to me. The only bits of carnivals I've seen were on the movies. This is a carnival. What do you do?
Well, you play different games and go on rides.
Well, I saw the Ferris wheel when we got here, but games? Like, video games? Like an arcade?
No, more like... There's a shooting gallery. The gun isn't real, but you can shoot and get prizes.
It's kind of crazy to say this, but I've only really heard about this kind of thing from people and movies I've seen, so seeing this in person was definitely new. Can I try? Come, young man, and impress the lovely date you have here. Maybe if you're good enough, you'll even get to get her a prize. She laughed at that, but I went ahead and tried it out. I flinched a bit at the first shot, missing. Felicia gave me some encouragement.
Warm-up shot.
Oh, don't worry, it can be quite hard for... Before the guy could finish, I locked in, nailing every shot after that. I left the guy absolutely stunned. Felicia seemed very impressed by my showing, but almost scared at the same time.
Look at you, Mr. Crackshot. Where'd you learn how to shoot?
To be honest, I was always oddly good at aiming my shots. I even impressed some of the guys at my hunter group who were seasoned vets. My uncle likes guns a lot, so he'd take me to the gun range a lot when I was younger. Well, it is true, it's not... It leaves out a lot of the odd details.
Oh, so you're close to your uncle then?
Yeah.
I'm also close to my uncle too, so I understand that feeling.
Knowing her uncle now, I think I would have preferred that. You wanna pick a prize now? The guy sounded flabbergasted, almost to the point where he drew very little attention there was at the carnival. There were so few people, and to be honest, it was almost as if the place was rented exclusively for us. Well?
Oh, wait, really? I think the guy was mostly joking. They do that trope in movies.
Yeah, that's what I do, right? I get something for you?
I mean, in the movies, but if you want something, you can pick it.
I didn't really want anything, but I wanted to get you something.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Sorry, it's just...
Weird?
No, Micah, let's just see what I want.
She almost sounded embarrassed, but I couldn't tell by looking at her. She claimed to not be, though. She picked out a black cat plushie.
Thanks.
We walked a bit afterwards. Felicia seemed to have a smile on her face the entire time. Eventually, we passed by the Ferris wheel.
Hey, why don't we go on the Ferris wheel?
Oh, really? Wouldn't that be a bit boring, though?
Okay, Mr. Fast and Furious, it's a nice excuse to talk.
Huh. From there, we got into one of the pods? I'm actually not sure what it's called on a Ferris wheel, but we got on. It was silent for a moment. Then I broke the silence. So, you're close with your uncle?
Oh, yeah. He was the closest thing I had to a dad.
Oh, was your dad not around?
Well,
Probably a bit forward. Hey, sorry for asking like that. It was a bit much.
no, it's just...
After a pause, I was honestly worried that I had upset her, but...
My dad died before I was born.
Oh, sorry, I didn't...
No, it's alright. To be honest, I've been wanting to just dump about it, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. After talking to her for a couple of weeks about a story about emotions and people loving each other, I was kind of curious how she handled loss.
My mom and dad met a few years before I was born. They were fast friends, and about 2 years later, they married. Apparently, she found out she was pregnant with me the day my dad got diagnosed. Lung cancer, and it had already advanced to stage 4 when they found it. I don't know the details of it, but it hit my mom really hard. My dad asked my mom if she'd still have me as a way of leaving something behind when she dies. As you can tell by me still being here, she kept that promise. I was born 2 months after he died. We were mostly fine financially. My dad had a pretty good life insurance policy. I never really asked my mom what he did or where the money came from. I'm not sure. My Uncle Elijah was the closest thing to a father I got, but he could barely visit. He's a priest for a church in Michigan. He had this coldness to him, but he clearly cared a lot about me. I just...
Never felt like he got how you felt?
Well, when I was younger, maybe a bit, but now I sometimes think he's the only one to get me. But I knew he loved me when I was young. He just seemed very stoic about it.
I'm really sorry.
Sorry about that. I kind of overshared there. It's just, I haven't really gotten to tell many people about it, and... Oh boy, I made it awkward.
I don't know why, but I guess I found it relatable in a way. My mom and dad died when I was 6 months old. I don't know the exact details, but I never really got to know them.
Oh.
I was mainly raised by my uncle then, but it felt like he wasn't really ready to be a parent for me. He definitely cared, but I needed something more than a fun uncle, though. I had a best friend, but he died recently. I blame myself for it. If I stopped myself. I couldn't just say stopped the crazed vampire from killing him, so I rephrased it. If I had said something or anything, done literally anything different that night, maybe he would have ended up...
Bill.
I felt this rush of emotions. It felt like all the numbness of Venti's death stopped and the pain came rushing, but it was interrupted by a touch. Felicia placed her hand on mine.
I get you. My mom recently died in an accident. I was out at the time. The home I lived in all my life, it caught fire, and my mom couldn't get out. My home and my mom just gone and taken from me. I kept thinking of what I could have done, or what if I did something differently that day. But I remember my mom loved me. She would never have blamed me for what happened that day. And Gil, I think your friend doesn't blame you either. I may not know all the details, but if he was your friend, he probably wouldn't want you to blame yourself.
I don't know why, but at this moment I felt heard. It was all flawed at once, even for the first date, but I felt heard. It'd be weird to say that we fell in love right then and there, but that loneliness was gone. I felt this weird warmth in my chest as I found someone who seemed to at least understand that pain I had felt.
You got fucking Koneko. That's great. Test starring the person we've talked about a bunch.
Good
stuff.
Shout out to Kaneko in the chat, by the way.
Is she in chat?
Oh, Echo.
Yeah, she did. She wanted me to let her know when this happened because she wanted to see the final result of it.
Oh, I actually
by
sent
the way.
her. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, BT Dubs. I know I made the joke of I just asked Khan to do it and she did. I think she would have actively rejected me. Rejected the offer for me to pay her for. You were supposed to pause.
Oh,
She's on the Twitch chat.
it's fine. I
Oh,
paused
yeah,
it then. We're good to go.
She would be saying, no, I will punch you if you try to give me money. No.
Khan has a adversity to being given money or gifts.
Anyways,
She's a wonderful person.
I would like to note that it's probably obvious, but like I did in fact do the art for the characters for this.
Nice.
And you did a great job with those too.
I like the dad. The dad looks like a Oh, was it Uncle?
Yeah, Uncle.
Unky.
Uncle.
Oh, okay. I got mixed up. But yeah, he reminds. Can you show me the image of him again?
Uh,
'Cause I want to make sure I have the image of him in
You
my
mean
head
Father
correctly.
Elijah?
No, the
Uncle, Seven's uncle.
Oh, his
Seth.
uncle.
the guy said like this.
Number 2.
See now that guy looks a bit more like Carl Urban, I will say.
Yeah,
See,
can
the funny bit is that he's supposed to be a mashup of Frank Woods from fucking Black Ops and like Guy Fieri.
No, yeah, I get that vibe too, but it kind of
Weird.
accidentally manifests a little bit into
Okay.
into kind of Carl Urban a little bit.
I thought he
I was
posted
gonna
on
say, he
Dice
kind of looks like
Something.
Matt McMuscles.
I was gonna say my thought was that he looks like an Adult Swim character.
You know what?
I could see
Can I
that.
be honest? So I also did art for Felicia here finally. Let me just pop it in here real quick. I liked how it came out. By the way, we have a friend absolutely loves this fucking design.
Which friend?
Which
Is it
one?
Randy?
Yeah. Rindy absolutely loved this fucking design. I showed her Frank. She just did not. do
Now,
that, and I go, okay.
I
your
love
reaction.
Frank.
No,
I love Frank.
I go, Frank's an AC character. Felicia's a little bit out of the wheelhouse for like some characters AC would design. I feel like, not to say like she's like clashing, but she's very clearly like a little bit different from most of the like characters we've seen on our joint venture.
So I've seen almost no Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but he looks like a character that would be in a show like Aqua Teen.
He's kind of giving Carl, but I know he doesn't have a Carl personality.
I feel like it could be in a Hunger Force adjacent show, like somewhere between that and Metalocalypse.
This guy's gonna come on to Aqua Teen Hunger Force, played by Patton Oswalt,
Is there
with
any
just
way?
the roughest voice.
Is there any way to like show the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat on your little like chat log thing?
on the chat log.
Is there a way to pull it up on the big
it would
screen?
be. I still need to figure it out, and it's really tricky, unfortunately. And I still need to get like some steps done. Unfortunately, the answer is that it's very complicated.
Well,
And
let
I
it be
need to-
known to the audience that if you're just watching the VOD on YouTube, I don't know if chat logs get recorded on Twitch. Twitch VODs, I assume they do.
I thought they would.
Kaneko says hello.
Neko says hello.
Hi,
I'll just
Con.
post
Oh.
them right there. But yeah, no, I'm glad I was able to keep that a secret, because I was like, we got extra time, and I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna reach out and see if I can actually grab Con, because I'm gonna be real, I wasn't really liking how I was doing the Felicia voice.
I'm kind of tempted to say get Con in here right now, but given that there's still more session to go on, it might derail.
But like, I think the funniest thing is, by the way, Con, I'm gonna shout you out here. You're a trooper, because boy oh boy did the script I write. It was written exclusively initially for me, and so there's a bunch of typos and shit that just doesn't make any sense. But I went, nah, it's okay, because I'm the only one reading
Wait.
it, and forgot to reread and proofread it and send it to Con.
Con, I need to ask you, do you know about AC's character from this game that we've been doing, Makoto? Do you know what Makoto looks like, AC's character? This is the other character that you would be voicing, that is most spiritually you.
I would post it. However,
Filled with so many typos.
in the image place where I showcase my images has this
Oh,
video
she doesn't know.
timestamped. So when we are done with this video, we are done knowing the origins of Seven, and when we know, I will show the image.
Oh, she'll probably be asleep by then.
You know what? I'll probably because I know you, I will just send you the image sometime of what this character looks like.
Isn't it in the visual thing? You just copy and like paste it and send it.
Oh, I have the folder with all the portraits up on like my on my first monitor.
She's still awake.
We need to get AC, do you know how to make like outros? I feel like we need to have like an outro, like the fucking Castle Super Bees podcast, or like the Wooly Versus podcast, where they have like the outro with all the clips, and it ends with Kaneko just doing voice lines from Makoto.
Oh yeah, another bit of because I guess this is my time to kind of splurge a bit. Pieces of art I did for this. I want to know. I spent like an hour trying to replicate AC's brush that he uses specifically for lines or
Isn't
like
it
line
just
work.
isn't it something you would download?
No, I don't think so.
Only on Clip Studio Paint.
Well, only on Clip Studio. I'm using a different program. I don't use Clip Studio Paint. So I tried to mimic that shit hard. I think it came out pretty all right.
What do you use again?
Krita.
Ah, I thought you were gonna say Paint Tool Sai.
Nah. But yeah, no.
Shout out to Paint Tool Sai. You're a real one.
But yeah, I also want to note something. For Frank's background, it's supposed to show off that he is. First off, shout out to the logo of "Fuck the Government." They lie to you.
They lie to you.
The skull with the bandana is supposed to represent the fact that he was in the Marines during the Gulf War.
Wait, did somebody send Kaneko the image? She
I
just
did,
said,
I
"Wow, her hair is pink as fuck." I'm surprised that her first go-to was the pink hair and not her fuck-ass eyes.
Well, I mean, like, because I don't think Khan's seen very much other like faces in the world. And that's
She's
supposed
not
to be
well
like
versed in the diegetics.
the defining factor of like AC doesn't do a lot of like very anime like eyes.
You know what? True.
for
We
characters.
gotta show her like a real iconic AC character like Jamie plays.
By the
To
way, I
really
actually-
give an idea of how he draws eyes.
I deadass tried to get Felicia's eyes to not look like Danganronpa eyes because that's how I draw my eyes. And I feel like I did okay. The only problem is that her hair covers up the majority of her eyes. So yeah, no, I liked it. I actually am quite happy with how these pieces came out, and I'm glad I can share them.
Yeah, you did good.
But yeah, no. Also, Uncle Frank has the word "man" written behind him, and that was a play because I was
Man!
because I thought about the fucking the boys logo, but went okay. But what if it just said "man"?
Yeah, AC, can you
Train
update
and
the
fight.
Dice Roll channel on the stream so people can see Kaneko's chat?
But yeah, no, I'm glad everyone likes Uncle Frank. I hope everyone thinks that Felicia is at least an okay design there.
I think she looks good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Also, I hope you guys don't mind. This is like my first attempt doing a background for shit, by the way.
Oh my god, it's just like the backgrounds.
But yeah, no.
Oh, you mean like artistic? I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know. Your character in D&D had a plenty of background. I don't get it.
No, I mean like
Yeah, yes, I see. And you know what? You did a great job with that too. It's a wonderful
Thank
night
you.
sky.
It's
I
good stuff,
appreciate it.
Joshua. Thank you. You're doing great, sweetie.
I appreciate the effort.
While watching this, I have also designed 4 characters that I cannot show off yet.
Huzzah.
Oh wow, we're only like 19 minutes in. I did not realize this was an hour long. Damn.
This is roughly an hour. I will say that I feel like this part might fly by a bit. But yeah, no. Also, sorry for the audio mixing. The audio mixing was kind of a pain in the ass to do last minute. Anyways,
I
think
understand
we
your
should probably-
pain.
That being stated, does anyone in character want to say anything or add anything?
I'm good.
Beautiful. What a wonderful story. Munch, it's popcorn.
So
Where the fuck did you get that? Also, as you're doing that, Steph is watching in the background, but she's also doing shit to her fucking hand, her other hand specifically.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Gobbles cock.
Cock?
Yes,
Say
cock.
penis?
Yes, I did say penis. Orange. Do you want to hear more?
Yes.
Oh yeah. By the way, there's
Doing
I
the
did add
boss
some-
ass like.
Hold on, I feel like your dog only did like one like fuck up during the recording. Actually, it's funny because you there's one thing, and this will reveal when I did it is that Con had to redo an entire paragraph I think during that because Justin accidentally pinged me and it picked up on the recording.
Fuck. Oh, is it what I was asking you about doing more Limbus stuff? Yeah.
No, fucking when Zaz was like adding people to watch the movie with Jack Quaid.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Jack Quaid.
Yeah, that.
Nova,
And I
Nova
was
Crane.
I was doing that with a con, and
I-
then during that con, just a Discord ping in the middle of a sentence that could not be edited out.
There was the thing, I saw, like, you were in there with Khan, and I immediately figured out what was happening. I was like, oh. I think I immediately
it's a
figured it
surprise
out.
for AC.
You went like, oh, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing something with Hunter related.
I'm like,
And you're
knew
like,
it.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, no, this was a thing we had, I'm glad I could have gotten together. That being stated, every other character in here will be voiced by me, so, besides Felicia.
Con, it hurts me that you don't become a professional voice actor. You are so good at it.
I was gonna say this is like the fucking Higurashi type beat where it was just me doing like 2 characters and then God voiced everybody else.
Like, well, I mean, like, it's funny because now it's reversed, because Khan's doing one character, I'm doing the rest. Because Felicia is such an outlier that, like, fucking everyone else feels like they're an actual ace. Like, I talked about this a bit. Felicia feels way too normal, I feel like. Which is really funny, because she's the fucking vampire.
Wait, you want to, Con? Go to the website called Casting Call Club. That's where a lot of people start.
Yeah, start
I
there.
think I need to accept stuff from that more often. But yeah, that aside, is there anything else before we continue the rest of this? Or
Nah.
Or start dubbing fan comics.
We need to start going in hard and raw with
the rest of
more
it?
of the backstory. Yeah.
Alright, without further ado, I'm about to start. Just gonna wait to ready up real quick. Well, for everybody.
Mute up.
And we continue.
Felicia and I had started getting serious about seeing each other a few months after that date. My uncle was still under the impression that it was for the mission, but he didn't question it. But I felt like my guard didn't need to be up now.
So you're almost done with all your friends' comics you left?
Well, I think I only have a few more left.
I think.
It's a lot of romance stories, and I've been enjoying them more frequently.
Finding them more relatable?
More like I get it now, although my uncle still doesn't get them. He swears he knows several lady friends in his life.
Lady friends?
Yeah, I don't know why he says that, but I doubt he does know a lot. I don't doubt he knows a lot of people.
Every time you bring him up, it seems to be in relation to him knowing a guy.
He really is the weirdest guy I've known, and I have no idea how he does it.
Maybe that's what uncles do. My uncle Elijah also knows a lot of people. He was pretty rebellious in his youth, or so he says. To be honest, it's kind of hard to believe with who he is now.
Well, he seems a bit more aware than my uncle, at least.
You never said your uncle's name. Why?
Felicia kind of already knows a lot about me at this point, but she doesn't know the hunter side of me. To be perfectly honest, I just didn't want to talk about it. I guess mainly because I didn't want to. I only talked about my uncle divorced from it. He just likes being called uncle. Which isn't wrong, but hides a bit more than I probably should with her.
Huh.
Honestly, these type of moments only popped up here and there, but it didn't seem to interrupt anything. Luckily, she never really asked about the name tag thing again, but I wondered. Hey, Felicia.
Yeah?
Have you ever felt tied to something and wanted to run from it? Like, not a person, but something you've been a part of, a cause that you don't really care about or have much choice, so you went along with it?
Where'd this come from?
Well, I've been thinking there's There's been a part of me tied to something, and I've been wanting to cut it off.
What, you've been wanting to run off with me or something?
Maybe. Felicia had gone quiet. I thought maybe it was a bit weird to say that randomly. We've only been dating for almost a year.
I thought about it a lot.
Really? Is it normal?
God, I hope so, but I don't think it is.
Why?
Life's complicated, Gil. Besides, a girl's gotta go get her paycheck now since my lunchtime is up. I'll talk to you later.
She gave me a kiss before leaving. She seemed to almost hold back on some things like that. I just thought it was because she didn't want to damper the mood or make me worry, but later that day after the shift...
Kiddo, we got some intel.
Turns out my uncle was on the mark this time. Blood was being smuggled out of the hospital, and they caught who had been taking some. They were able to get some security cam footage from the hospital. Footage showed Felicia leaving with a few blood bags in hand in a hurry.
Look, kid, there's your girl right there.
Please don't phrase it like that. It felt weird saying she was mine.
Oh, look. Don't bring it up with her. We don't have reason to assume that she's a vampire, but she might be held captive by one.
I know this wasn't true because I've been in her apartment before. It was just her, though certain things did set off some alarms in my head. Various oddities I would find. Now, this probably should have been screaming evidence at the time, but I think part of me wanted to ignore it. Mainly because I didn't want her to be freaked out or concerned, or maybe some kind of hope that it... Maybe holding on to some kind of hope that wasn't there. Life at the hospital and with Felicia returned to normal. Felicia and I got even more serious from that point. Not to the point of marriage, but we started saying we loved each other at that point. To be honest, I could tell you all the things we did, but I've already been here quite a long time. Eventually, a month before the 1-year anniversary of our first date to the carnival, my uncle had called me again.
Kid, we need to have a talk.
What is it? My uncle almost seemed off at the time.
It's about your girl. Friend. Girly girl. Friend girl. I have some... You know what I mean. I have some footage I need to show you.
He led me to the computer in our RV. The footage he pulled up had synced my heart. So hard that I just... Sorry. The footage showed Felicia carrying a suitcase to the hospital parking lot. She was walking to her car when a few guys in trench coats showed up and seemed to surprise her. After what looked like an argument, and her looking visibly upset, she gave them the suitcase.
There's a large amount of blood missing from the hospital, too.
I also heard about that recently at the time, too. Doctors in the halls were talking about it. Certainly odd.
Look, kid. Do you have a date with her? I need you to look into this and see if she has anything where she lives.
I had a date with Felicia the following day, and I was going to her apartment. It was something we planned before this, but I didn't want to go through with it. But there was a part of me worried that she might be in trouble. Maybe I could help her. I had so many thoughts until the time came. I was in front of her door. I was frozen. I stopped. It felt like I was on the edge of a cliff and it was starting to crumble.
Hey, Gil. You can just... Gil, is something wrong?
She let me in. I didn't even reply.
Gil, is everything okay?
Oh, just got into an argument with my uncle about some stuff.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, it's fine. Let's just head out of here soon.
Okay, just let me finish getting ready.
She left for the bathroom. I didn't want to do this, but I went sniffing through her stuff. Part of me was wishing she was just blackmailed or something. I eventually went to her room. It wasn't the first time I was in here, but this time, though, I saw a briefcase. It looked like the one from the footage my uncle had showed me, but I kept wishing in my head that it can't be that. But when I opened the suitcase, it all fell apart. In the case, I found several empty blood bags. I stood there numb. I didn't know what to say.
Gil.
It was her. I turned around to see her standing there. The thing I remember the most was her face. She was looking down, and she looked so sad. But she almost... It almost looked like she knew this was going to happen eventually, and her eyes, they weren't blue anymore. Why do you have this here? Is someone threatening you? If they are, I can help.
Gil, please. I just... It's not that. You know what I am.
Felicia just looked at me. I didn't see any tears, but I could tell she was sad. You're a...
Yes.
She kept looking at me the entire time. Why?
Life is complicated, Gil. And it's unfair. So unfair. I guess Uncle Elijah was right. They weren't meant to be together. I'm sorry, Gil.
She said before taking off. She moved at speeds I didn't even understand. A lot faster than I thought she could go. I tried to chase her, but she was already gone. When walking back to grab the suitcase, I noticed blood drops, but they didn't come from a wound. I got the suitcase and brought it to my uncle. He was proud of me.
I'm proud of you, kiddo. You alright?
I was more shocked he asked me that. No, not really.
It's the pain of the mission. You get attached to a person, and you just want to run off with them. I had the same feeling when I was in the Marines.
I appreciated it, but I think my uncle misunderstood the entire situation. My uncle called up everyone to head to Vermont at that time, or at least at a gathering point. This was a year-long job, and he was right. Felicia was supplying blood to a group of vampires that had been staying out here in Vermont. They had been also behind the recent string of gang violence that had been recorded here. I didn't tell them about Felicia, though. I don't know why, I just didn't. So they were still under the assumption that she was just someone that was blackmailed by them. I don't know why, I just didn't say anything. I found a note in there that gave a date and time and address to meet up. The plan was, as it always was, ambush them in the middle of their meeting. My uncle ordered what he called the big ordnance this time. A lot of rifles, flashbangs, and I believe one guy's grandma got a grenade launcher. I remember him saying,
"We ain't losing no one else. We get these bastards and keep safe at the same time."
Everyone else was hyped about the operation, but I still had Felicia on my mind. Was all that time we spent together fake? Was it all lies? Did she know about me? I stopped going to the hospital. Our job was done. I didn't need to go back. So, the week before the ambush, I read through that last comic. It was about two people who loved each other very much, but were separated due to an apocalypse. They fought so hard to reach each other, and by the end, they were reunited. I don't know why. Obviously, I cried at that ending. I kept thinking about Felicia when reading it. Then the day came. We were gathered up this time, waiting outside an abandoned barn in a heavily forested area. Every guy I knew was there, even the old 70-year-old woman that got the grenade launcher. While waiting, we got info that something was moving in. We didn't see what it was, but it is all assumed it was one person moving. We wanted to wait till we saw more movement, but we heard yelling from the outside. It sounded like someone was very pissed off. Eventually, other voices joined in with the yelling. My uncle thought there was infighting and decided that this was the best time to make her move. Like that, we had enclosed the barn, knocked down the door, and we gathered and raised our rifles, pointing at the vampires before us. I was no different until I saw her. It was Felicia. She was there. She stood almost separated from the group. I saw her eyes again. They were red. For a moment, the world almost stopped. My uncle was giving some sort of speech, but I didn't listen. All I could do was look at Felicia. She seemed conflicted. She was sad looking at me, but there was almost a weird hint of relief. I saw her mouth move, but didn't hear anything. I didn't have much time to register what she may have said. My uncle gave the order to open fire. The loud sounds of guns blasting, guys yelling in pain, and pretty much the sounds of wood burning. Guys yelling in pain, and pretty sure there was a fire there as well. But I didn't take my eyes off Felicia. She stood there for a moment, even after the first shots, but quickly moved. I followed. I ran past the other vampires and my own guys to get to her. I know I should have been staying there to fight, but I didn't care. I kept running after her. She ran out the back door. I kept following. When I got outside, I saw her running into the trees. I bolted as fast as I could. Darkness surrounded me, but it didn't stop me. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I just wanted out. Out of this life I lived. A chance to get away with her. Eventually, I came to a grassy plain. The moon was the only source of light there. I had walked into the clearing, worrying I lost her. I checked the ground when suddenly I heard her voice.
Gilbert, you really shouldn't have come. It was a death sentence.
It was Felicia. I didn't say anything.
There was only one way this was going to end.
I readied my gun in my hand, but I didn't have it in me. I didn't care at the time. I just stopped and accepted death. I don't know why. I just closed my eyes and waited. We stood there. I'm not sure how long, but it was a good bit.
Why? Why won't you do anything?
I got up and turned around. She was just standing there. She didn't have anything in her hands, and she was just standing.
You're supposed to kill things like me, so why haven't you?
I don't want to kill you.
How did you know I wasn't going to attack you?
I didn't. She ran up and hugged me. I held her.
Why can't we be together?
Why not?
Gil, your goal is to hunt people like me. We can't do that. Not everyone is going to accept us. They will not allow us.
So turn me into one.
What?
turn me into one of those, you know? Like, or I could supply blood?
Gilbert, this isn't just what stories tell you. It's a curse. I never wanted to live like this.
You didn't want to be a vampire?
No. I was forced into this by my ex. Let me tell you what really happened with my mom. It was the day of my graduation party. I had just gotten my bachelor's degree. I'd gone out to get some stuff for a party at my house, and when I had gotten back, I noticed that the front door was open. There were rumors of murderers around. I got worried and rushed in. On the ground, I found my mom. She was bleeding all over the place. There was so much blood. I didn't know what to do. I turned to see something coming at me. Something had stabbed me in the neck. Everything was hazy after that. I heard yelling. Then I heard my ex's voice. His name was Philip. And all he said was, "It's going to be okay. You're going to be like us." Then it was blackness. Everything was muffled. The only thing I could make out was a loud bang and screaming and sounds of bones cracking. And what brought me back was my Uncle Elijah.
Felicia, wake up!
Uncle Elijah?
What happened?
It gone to... my throat is... Oh, God.
No. Damage!
My uncle had opened something and handed it to me.
Here, drink this. Just rest. I'll get you out of here.
I drank what my uncle gave me. I didn't know what was in it, but the pain in my throat was too much. I think I passed out or just went into shock. I don't know. When I woke up, it was in a motel room, and my uncle was standing right above me.
Felicia, are you alright?
Where's Mom? She was hurt. Where are we?
Felicia, I'm sorry, but How do you feel? Tell me.
No, where is Mom? Tell me. I gotta find her.
I'm sorry, Felicia. She's dead.
No. Who did it? Who was it? What about Philip? He was there. He said it would be like them. What does that mean?
Philip. How do you know him?
I got up and made my way over to the window. Look, now is not the time to be an overprotective father. Philip is...
Felicia, wait!
I was opening the curtains that had been draped over the window. When the sun hit me, it hurt so much. My uncle rushed over and dragged me out of the sunlight. It took a few minutes, but then the pain passed. Uncle Elijah? What's wrong with me?
I'm so sorry, my child. You now bear this curse.
From there, my uncle gave me a rundown of being a vampire. Turns out he was embraced way before I was born. He taught me what I would have to do now in this life. I didn't want this life. And I don't want this life for you, Gil.
Is there a cure? Or something?
What?
I want to know if there's a way to cure you. To save you. I already lost my best friend. I don't want to lose someone I love.
Gil, please.
Please just tell me.
My uncle told me there was a book, but that's about it.
I'll go get...
No.
What?
Gil, the book is guarded by very dangerous people. They're not the type to forgive or forget. They will kill you if you go, unless you have some kind of army with you.
But I don't want to go on without you.
I'm sorry. But I want you to live. Maybe you'll have a chance to find something to make yourself happy. And I want you to try to find that happiness. For me. Live that life for me. Because I can't.
Alicia, I just held her tighter. wanted me to keep going. She left my embrace, turned around. She left my embrace. She looked back at me one last time.
All the things I said, all those emotions, they were real.
There was blood trailing from her eyes, and like that, she was gone. I stood there. That loneliness came back yet again. I've lost my best friend, and now I've lost the person I loved. I swore to keep going for her, like how I read all those comics for Venti, but in my heart, if there's ever a chance, I would save her from this life. I don't know when, but I started walking. That's the end. AC, you want to hit the pause because there might be bloopers that play.
Oh, he was cute.
Yeah, no.
What the hell is that sound?
Can I
effect?
say
Can you play
something?
that sound effect? Go ahead.
Sure.
No.
I
20
literally,
minutes of bloopers?
I literally.
Oh, it's not 20 minutes. It jumped over.
So I did a
Higher than I
pencil
thought.
sketch, and I meant to do it of like some of the events here, but I accidentally thought of something and just sketched the final boss of this entire campaign and some ideas. So I can't show any of it.
Wait, what happened?
I wanted to sketch something of this, but then I had an idea, and I ended up sketching the idea for the final boss, so I can't show any of that.
Hell yeah.
I
Well,
just
it's
want
good to hear.
that's all I wanted to say. I'm really but yeah, it was other than sketching, really captivating. That shit was good. Also, really like the artwork you've been doing.
So
Thank you.
AC, how much of this have? Oh, I dropped the can. How much of this have you actually like listened to?
This is my first time listening to it, like actually listening to it. I'm experiencing all of this at the same I knew you guys were making it. No, I knew Joshy was making it. And I knew that ahead of time, but I'm listening to it and learning it at the same time you guys are.
You're learning your player's backstory on the fly.
To be fair, Noir kind of did a very similar thing with Justin.
I was yeah, it's not a problem. I'm just I just find it interesting.
To be fair, I think this has like zero bearing on like anything.
The overall plot.
Well, kind of, because it's more or less character motivation and explaining Seven's backstory a bit. And this was always a thing that was going to happen, but the initial idea was to be like, the initial idea I had for it was like Brock Sampson from the Adventure Brothers just explaining like a past love. And that was supposed to be the like whole thing with Felicia, but instead I like went like, okay, but what if I actually made it a little bit like actually sad and like heartfelt a little bit?
Romantic.
It probably also helps it being self-contained, unlike like how I went about making Virgil and Ed's backstory, which basically can only really be elaborated on in the context, well, more so Virgil, in the context of AC's wider world. But it's basically locked off because it is irrelevant to this adventure.
And there were a little bit of retcons. I kind of retconned Seven knew about the book from the get-go.
Oh no.
But like, yeah, no, that was really good. I will say, AC, there is a bit we have to do kind of live, actually.
Oh.
I will DM
do
you
tell.
it. I will DM you it real quick.
All righty.
How fascinating.
It turns out they have a character sheet for Kaneko. This is a joke. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
I'm gonna play a sound. I'm gonna lower it, but it's the
what?
sound. It's the sound of like a bus, inside of a bus driving around at night, just to get some ambience really quickly.
Oh, I love ambience. What the hell was that music that you played during the sad moment? That was good music.
That was a Silent Hill 2 soundtrack, I believe, or track, I believe.
Oh,
bitches love my
shit.
Silent Hill 2 OST.
I do remember that, and I have it. So, yeah.
You see, audience, audio is very important for emotion in art.
Audio jungle.
Alright.
Damn.
It's a plan and something.
They're scheming, guys. Here, what does my roommate's kin think? Let me put the mic up to her.
Let me put my cat on the mic.
Hey, what do you think? Come on. Is this making sound?
I'm not hearing shit for fuck right now, dude.
I've not heard a cat.
Okay, I was rubbing the mic on the cat, so I wasn't sure if it was making any scratchy noises because I was
I
rubbing
think that's
a mic
usually the
against an
sort of
object.
thing that is noise suppressed.
Yeah. No, she just walked away. No, get back here. You're being rude. No. She left.
And I'll say while this is being set up, the bus be driving, and then Malcolm turns. Oh. So after you walked away from that tragic ordeal, how do I say it? How do I ask it? So, like, what happened after you walked away from it all?
To be honest, I was so out of it, I just kept walking. She didn't... I just walked and walked. I kind of wasn't paying attention to where I was. Then I heard loud screech that I will come to know all too much.
What the fuck?
Oh shit, I have my gun.
What? Is that a firearm in my community?
I hunt. I'm a hunter. For animals. I hunt animals.
With an M16. My husband is a cop, I'll have you know.
Cool? Listen, it's not what it looks. I had a really rough night. I'll just take my leave.
What are you...
It's fine. I'm going.
Put that thing away. And you'll remember her in all the ways that she would try to cut you off, almost in a vindictive, on-purpose kind of way. And you hear her screaming, and as you make a run for it, all you can hear is her yelling and her screaming, further cemented into your mind for the person you know today. And as you all recall this, you see somebody crossing the street as Malcolm turns around to look back on the road. And Malcolm swerves the car out of the way to avoid this person. Just like a car street, and the car swerves. Everybody holds on to something.
What nightmarish timing.
Oh no.
Just keep going, lads. Keep going.
Has Ed met her? I feel like he did.
I don't
Don't think so. She hasn't shown up for quite
She hasn't
a
shown
while.
up in a way of... She's had cameos, but I don't think she's really confronted us again.
I feel like Ed met her once, maybe, or just saw her interact in the distance.
And as the bus drives off, you see her looking at the bus as she gets farther and farther away. And you feel like the bus is picking up a little bit of speed as it's driving away. Malcolm's like, I'm not having a Karen's knockout, a Karen punch out again.
Again?
To answer one of your questions, you asked me pretty early on in this adventure. That's the reason why I wasn't really paying attention and walking down the street with an assault rifle.
We should really kill that girl. I'm just saying, honestly.
Whoa!
Well, she's just a Karen.
I wouldn't call her a girl either.
Listen,
We should kill that woman.
listen.
Just saying.
I worked retail at one time, and I understand the urge to kill Karens where they stand, but you shouldn't act on those urges.
You know
Work
what?
retail.
Oh yeah, Kant doesn't know about my stalker.
I need to
Aren't you
find...
fucking magic?
Worst case
Why were you
scenario,
working
this
retail?
lady doesn't
Well-
have any kind of real jurisdiction to stop us.
I need to find
I
that
worked
thumbnail.
retail to make my to afford my plane ticket to Nepal after I first awoken my powers. And
Huh.
I
How
and I
old are
worked
How's
it.
you?
Nepal?
I'm older than 30. Oh fuck! I think. Oh god. You know, the memory of my age is I know I was
It's lost to time.
I mean I was 32,000. I know I'm like an average human age and all that, but oh god damn it! I forgot I made a bad bet with a deity, and I did get an enhancement in my powers, but it just made me forget how old I am. Exactly. That was the
How
catch.
remarkably convenient.
Yeah, that's what happened. Exactly.
I'm sure we can do some carbon dating later.
We probably could actually.
We can check your half-life, yeah.
Well, I was actually thinking about taking your half-life too.
I'm like,
I
see you,
punched
you
out,
son of a
son.
bitch.
I kicked
What
back
about
him in the
my
balls. Now it's better balls.
three?
What?
I'm thinking more about a Half-Life episode 1.
Well,
Are you stealing years from us? I'm gonna kill you if you're doing that to me.
no, I don't steal years. I do not steal years from people. I do rituals to preserve my life, but those rituals require energies from the earth and the winds and spirits. If anything, I'm stealing from gods.
Wait, like the winds and don't we like? I mean, the wind is like a natural.
Not
like,
your wind, not your spirits. You're fine. Don't worry.
like deific winds. I understand.
I learned this technique when I was learning with Tibetan monks, as you know.
Always Tibetan monks.
Well, it's not just Tibetan monks. They were just my first really big kick. And after that, I went around the world. I learned from Aborigine in Australia. I learned from Native Americans in America. And that's how I met Victor. And that aside, but yeah, I've traveled all around the world, and I've learned all sorts of magic. The magic that the mage community considers to be dream speaking, but dream speaking isn't exactly just one umbrella. It's only considered that because many mages in the Meridian societies and whatnot are of the British descent. And they just lump all that together when they're all very different from one another. If anything, I'm the only person that fits a category where that's all together, considering I actually traveled the world and learned them all.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think this is the stop, actually. And you see
Already?
the desecrated field of mud and dirt. And as you all are getting ready, you all get out, and you have as you all prepare for the exorcism of the demon gun. You see somebody just kind of walking at a distance. They're wearing what appears to be like a white cloak, well, kind of a grayish cloak, and
A storm cloak of sorts.
you notice that they seem rather like a large individual. Like very a little tall. I would
Is
say,
it the boy? Is it the boy? Is he here? Did he come? Did he follow us?
It's 8 feet tall.
Okay, it's not the boy.
I don't
And
even know who the boy is.
The boy.
and you see somebody. And you see that you almost see the reflection of glasses. So do you try to ignore this person, or do you call out to this person?
Do we recognize this person?
You do not.
Is there a sketch for this person?
They're 8 feet tall.
Yeah. They are farther away, so to get the actual look at them, the portrait, they would have to get a closer look.
I was texting Kaneko. Did we pause? Did we stop moving?
You're at the destination now.
I guess not
Sir,
texting,
this
but, like,
is
sending a message.
private property.
The person almost looks
I own
befuddled,
private domicile, and I will not be harassed.
and they walk
Bitch.
towards you, but like almost like they have their hands raised up while they're walking to you, like their hands are in the air.
So they are not just standing there menacingly.
Yeah, they're like, and
They're
Are you
walking
here in
quite
service of
submissively.
someone?
well, maybe.
Rome?
Oh.
Hello?
Hey, big boy, what's going on?
I've been asking, and I know this may sound like an odd question, but you may have the answer to this. Have you seen somebody made of fluorescent light? Of bright colors and such?
Huh?
I've heard of such things before, but not recently, no. Is it something dangerous?
It could. I think it could be. I have no idea, but all I remember was a field, ever stretching and spanning. It was of darkness, and I felt a man in a hood drag me, and apparently, talking to someone, something that of a tournament of sort. And I awoke here. I have no memory of who I am. And
Do you have any name you'd like to go by?
I wish I had an answer to that question.
You have a wallet?
No. I have these pants and this cloak. I do not even possess a shirt or even shoes on my feet.
I'm gonna give him $60.
Is this...
Ed is going to pull people back, going, group huddle. Do you guys group huddle with him?
I mean, yeah, shit, I guess.
All right, so he's definitely looking for a golden god boy. What was his name again? What did we name him?
Did he have a name?
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, I mean...
The entity.
What did we name him? We gave him a name.
Joshua. You named him Joshua.
Yeah, we named him Joshua.
Joshua.
Now-
I don't think you called him Joshy.
Did we
Fucking
bring Lisa with
Yeshua.
us, or is she still in Des Moines?
No, she's with you. Earlier, you saw her physical form.
We saw
Okay.
her physical
Well,
form as opposed to her
You saw
ethereal
you saw her like human body in its beta build before it was in full release. Now, anyway,
Right. Okay, she's still with us. Yeah.
All right, so I assume this guy's probably chill, given he doesn't seem to even know what he's doing.
He's got amnesia, and he doesn't seem like he's violent.
Did we talked with Joshua about or didn't something about Victor? Didn't he say something about going to the tournament or Joshua getting him to the tournament? Was that something?
I think Joshua is trying to start a tournament.
exactly.
I thought there was something with Victor involved with that.
Joshua said that like if he could get like someone in Victor's gallery involved, that he would, and he would arrange that just to have the excuse to make you guys fight if you wanted to.
Huh.
And-
You know, hey, crazy question. I say, like, reaching out to the guy. You wouldn't happen to know of any, you wouldn't happen to have, any inherent combat abilities, would you? Just, off the top of your head.
You notice he starts, shadow boxing after you say that. He's like, these are memories this is the only thing I know. I want to say it's memories, but it's almost unconscious. And...
This also might sound like an even stranger query. Can you try to conjure up some kind of energy blast using your hands? Just like gut feeling.
And he tries to like channel energy, like he's like, and something else happens. He grows like a couple inches taller, and
What?
and you notice his muscles start growing.
Oh.
Get there, big boy.
And
If it's not an uncomfortable question or an uncomfortable sort of climate, could you take your hoodie off for a moment?
Is it a cloak or a hoodie? What is it?
it's a cloak.
A hoodie is a kind of cloak, if you think
So,
about it.
He shrinks back down to his normal size. He's like, I think a couple more tries I'll be able to do that again, but... And he takes off his hoodie, and you see a long white ponytail underneath the, like, revealed. Like a long, like, ponytail.
How is this stranger than when we met literally Yujiro Hanma?
Are these glasses you're wearing or goggles?
These are glasses he's wearing. Now, if anyone wants to make a roll to make a guess of what this mysterious thing is, it would be a difficulty 6, insight plus intelligence roll. If you want
Damn thing, that's a person.
to recall who this mysterious man is.
What's the hot diff, though?
6. Diff 6, intelligence plus insight.
I'm going to spend a willpower.
Can't roll that high.
And
4. I don't know.
So you think you recall someone like this. Someone tall, someone known for their incredible brute strength, but you can't think of it. You have encountered a lot of people known for their incredible brute strength over here. This could be Lorenzo too, if for all you know.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get it. Hold on.
We really need to get a way to talk to this Joshua. We're finding too many people that are be right up his alley.
Well, Shadow Justice did mention something about looking for him.
Seven just like darts his eyes for some reason, and he
That's
has
a
no
good
idea
point.
why.
Okay, what was the diff again? Hold
6.
Up. Modifier?
Difficulty intelligence plus insight.
Okay, I think I can do that actually.
So, is and he grabs his head, and after grabbing, like he has a headache, and he looks at you all. You know, this is my first time seeing you, and your first time seeing me. So why do I feel like we've seen each other before?
I couldn't fucking tell you, man. I'm working on it though. Hold on. And I'm gonna burn. I have to burn a willpower because I got 2 out of 6.
AZ, I'm gonna quickly DM you something.
Yeah, no, shockingly enough, that last one will fucking do it. Yeah. That's a 6, an 8, a 9, a 7, a 6, and a 6.
You remember somebody with this stature. Somebody who could increase their size. Somebody large. Somebody recent. And then something strikes you. There's a scar on his neck.
Oh, I think I get who it is now.
There's a scar on his neck. And you are reminded of Zach attempting a certain decapitation, but not being able to go fully all the way. And as that reminds you, and as you're thinking about that, you see the slash on his neck perfectly aligning with that decapitation. And for those who still haven't gotten it yet, you see his visage for like half a second as your mind connects the dots. And you remember the interview with the mysterious John Doe, where he was sporting a mustache, ponytail, and glasses. But the hair was black in that interview. And he was not covered in this many scars. And 7, you see the scar on his face. And you can't help but think of all the explosive, like, 50 cal rounds you unloaded into a certain somebody's face.
Yeah, should I make a roll to see if I can identify those scars from gunshots?
You already do. You already do. I will give you that.
Okay.
And you all recognize this mysterious figure. All too familiar. But he's unfamiliar with himself. And he asks, when I awoke, I was only given one purpose. Apparently, I had made a contract before I was this, that I would be participating in a tournament of sorts. But apparently the host was intent on making me participate no matter what happened. And he made some connections. And now whatever I am is here. And he has no idea, and I have no idea who I am. So, you don't know who, you know who this is? Who this is doesn't know who they are. But it seems that this person was told that they needed to participate in an arena or a tournament of sorts.
Tournament of sorts?
And do you have one last question to ask this man?
Yeah. Do you have a particular animal that you like?
Animal?
Yeah, what's your favorite animal, sir?
Mantis shrimp.
That's a good choice. Oh, guy, I'm gonna whisper to the others. Well, seems like he's pretty safe. For now, I would not recommend that we remind him.
And he puts the hood cloak back on and he sits down in almost like a crisscross on the dirt below. And you get a phone call. And when answered, you hear "Oh, sacre bleu! The body, it's missing!"
You've got to be fucking kidding.
Wait, who's picking up the phone? I guess it's 7.
7
I guess that is me, yeah.
The body's missing.
Kidding. Well, I think I might know where it is right now.
Oh. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Give me your location. We'll be there as soon as we can.
Come here soon, but hold off and try not to go too ballistic. We might be able to subdue this relatively peacefully.
Understand. In that case, I will come. Me and the girl will come. And
We should just keep your distance and keep out of sight just in case.
That's what we're good at.
I assume none of us are hearing this.
And
no, I don't think so.
And 7, you hang up they hang up on the phone. And they are doing your orders because if anything, the right person, the infiltration sneaky person is the one you told to keep distance and to stay back. He's pretty damn good at this. So thankfully, you got into contact with the right person.
Somebody should probably get the magic debilitating horn thing just in case.
And as you stare into this as you look at this mysterious man, and the tension ramps up, this is where I'm ending this session.
All right, AC, I need to send you a DM. But continue on, everybody else talking.
So, what do y'all think of that cliffhanger?
Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
was
expecting this guy to be back. Especially not right away.
well, he's certainly gone through a transformation of some sort.
Certainly has.
What a
It's
fascinating
a good
alteration.
question of when he's going to come back and if it's going to be in Spires of Corruption.
No, I assume we're gonna see him next time in next session. Oh yeah, I gotta make Ropu watch this previous episode because I don't feel like recapping my backstory like in a matter of a
I
second.
want to tell Robert the entire thing.
I also think we should probably let him know that the boss fight is back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Completely calm and amnesia and all that. But yeah, what do you think of actually seeing what the face looks like behind the mask in this?
You know, it's
form?
oddly fitting.
Mm-hmm. Talk about a hashtag big guy TM.
He's a big guy. That is true.
And he's only getting bigger.
Swole man.
Alright, done typing out things. Yeah, that was a cool session. I'm very interested to see where this goes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, are we gonna listen to the bloopers?
There's some bit in there. I think there's one or two. I don't actually remember off the top of my head, but unfortunately, I think I had to unfortunately scrap those because I was like editing this last minute.
Yeah, scrap the bloopers.
I think so because I could just show the bloopers to
Fucking
you from
scrap
like
the bloopers.
there,
have-
in person, stuff like that.
Perhaps that can be for next session if you still
So,
have them.
Fun fact. This was the first illustration that was in my 7th quarry folder. So during the very beginning, I had to just basically be very careful not to just pull this out on accident.
That's true.
I like her claw, her fingernail.
Her fucking devious finger.
Now here's the thing.
Pointing.
Her claw of accusation.
I remember I did this at first. I
How
thought it
dare
felt a bit
you.
flat, and I decided to experiment with some weird like pencil like brush that I got.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's cool.
I thought it would help over the night filter. I like scratched it out a bit with that pencil thing. I thought it would add way more like depth to her face.
So I remember I actually asked you to draw this piece, and it's funny because I sent you a mock-up of it.
Oh yeah,
I like
you
how
did.
I like how pointy her nose is. Like it starts like parts of it look like a normal nose, and then it
So-
just turns into a triangle.
There's a
Just got
reason
very sharp
why.
features.
There's a reason why I made it pointy. I made it as kind of an
Witchy.
exaggeration of the point that was kind of already there. Because I didn't like fully intend it when I first draw it, but there is a bit of a point right here.
Yeah, there is.
So I decided to take that and like, why not just kind of just double down on that? And I just kind of just doubled down on that point.
You just turned it into like a perfect triangle whenever you cross a line between the 2 points.
And yeah, I will say, I meant to
You
get
need to
this.
start making her nose longer every time she appears at a side
I
profile.
meant to get this guy out as a portrait way sooner. But yeah, now that we're in the field, the desecrated field, I'm gonna show we're gonna show off the some of the portraits again. Zach with an H. I remember being like unsure, and I initially thought Zach, and I'm like, wait, Robert's character's name's Zach, and then I thought, wait, people have the same name all the time, especially if it's one like Zach, so I just kept it. Yeah, he has gone through a lot. Here's the elder.
I do love the Elder. That's my type of freak.
I thought
That
I
is
would
certainly for.
I wanted to go
I
for
like
a weird
scrupulous finger over
or
here.
oily like fish thing, but because if it's like elder control and more human-like sentience, I thought that the head of this fish thing would take less of a fish appearance and a form more of a human-like appearance.
The worm.
And it's almost like it's a mockery of humanity.
It's necky. Is that wait? What is that? Oh, is that like a tongue below it?
No, it's a neck. That's the neck.
Okay, because there's like a gray stripe down there that kind of looks curved.
Yeah, that's the neck.
On the right, yeah.
A bit of a shading on it.
I was thinking like, is that supposed to be like a large mouth? Because it's kind of dark in the shadow.
But also, if you can tell, I used a bunch of brushes on this that make it look creepier, and you can tell.
It kind of looks like a barcode on the shading on his nose.
Like,
whenever you zoom in close.
But I thought I'd just really go out. Also, this guy I made towards the very beginning of Onto the Road Trip. And I was waiting forever to get to actually use this one.
Oh, this was like a thing you had like at least like thought of, and then you just need to figure out if it's injected, I guess.
Yeah.
So wait, Con is asking if we are doing bloopers or those will be for next time. Do we plan on showing bloopers or?
I have a few towards the end, but like I think the craziest thing, I think the one is it's kind of unfinished, and like there's a couple there. So if you want to pull it up, you can.
I have to put the video.
Do you finish? Did we finish the backstory, or was there more? I forget.
No, that's the end of the backstory. That was it.
All right, so do you want to? I mean, or do you want to keep on going with the portrait?
I'll just show one more portrait. We'll get we can just go into the blooper if you want.
Yeah, just because it's late, so I wasn't sure how much longer you guys wanted to keep on going.
Yeah.
Because it seems like Con wants to see him.
More along the line towards the end. You're gonna have to kind of click and drag. There should be a specific or bespoke image you'll see. There you go.
To be honest, I've been wanting to just. Who opens my door?
I thought she was in here. I thought she was in here.
So I modified that laugh, by the way.
Actually, do you okay if I just invite Con in here? If she's still awake, she can join in if she wants, or do you want to keep it?
No, she's still awake. She's in chat. Just play the
shit! Oh my god!
Play the rest of it. All right.
Just play some of the bloopers.
Ellie. My mom told me she would have kept me even if my dad didn't ask.
Oh
I was
yeah, this
born
is the
2
part
months
where
after he died.
I didn't actually include the context of me telling Con you have to reread the line. Fuck.
And
All right, there we go.
Yeah, this was a slapdash together last minute, by the way.
So, I'm gonna give direction for the next scene.
Oh yeah, I also gave Con a bunch of directions, by the way.
So Felicia here is going to, I don't want to say
guess we
trauma dump, but she's going to be laying her like, kind of like her past a bit out for Seven. I will say that I don't need you to make her sound like she's about to cry or very sad. I would say just make her sound very kind of matter of the fact about it mostly, but also like, yeah, mostly a matter of the fact and like
I think
like,
there's nothing
very
too much
running with
it
it
here.
and
I think it's cool seeing that behind the scenes. I like the voice directing section.
It was kind of funny because I tried to give like an idea of what Con should do for like the voice, and the takeaway was that that of like just do the voice you did for Nozomi during the 100 line. Because that was the best way I could phrase it, because I didn't know what the fuck. So the fun thing is that like 2 people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, no, that I just told her to do that voice because it was the easiest way to kind of give her a direction of how Felicia should speak, because I was having a hard time describing it.
You see, you need to emphasize your energy, but de-emphasize your emotion.
But yeah, no. Also, yeah, of course I did. I brought back Elijah because I wanted to voice him again. I will say, fun fact trivia behind the scenes a bit. I fucked up there. And wrote a scene that was already described instead of a scene I wanted to actually write.
Oops.
So by the by, that scene that I had there, and I couldn't redo it because it was last minute, and I realized that I'd fucked up, and that that's not the scene I wanted to write, but I wrote it anyway. Is that's the scene Elijah kind of already described to you guys when he showed up. The other thing was supposed to show up, and this was supposed to be the main idea, is that Felicia was supposed to. It was supposed to flashback to Felicia talking, or I think the initial idea I wanted to write was Felicia flashback to when she first met Gil, and she was actually trying to she actually did coax his name out only because she straight up figured out he was a hunter right away.
Oh no, Khan's Twitch is glitching on her.
That's really unfortunate. But yeah, no, it was meant to be a conversation of her and like Elijah on the phone talking about how like they actually caught on to Seven being a hunter right away, but she kind of still like flirted with him a bit. No, that was the main idea, but I accidentally wrote like the backstory that I already did. I think it's fine because it adds a little bit more different perspective than Elisha's. Also, I got to do Elijah's voice again. Fuck you. I got to bring back Elijah.
Yeah. Keep on playing it, or they're more.
I think there's not that much left of it. I'm gonna be real.
Apparently, you got like a whole 5 minutes of it.
Yeah, because that was slapdash together. There's like nothing there.
Do I hit play? Or is that good?
I mean, I don't think there's much worth there.
Yeah. I will say, my final bit that I'll repeat before we end is two things about the previous like quarry. Is one, I still think this is the most pain in the toughest portrait I've ever done of a character portrait. I think this. Yeah, it turned out good. I think
it did. I think it's good.
Oh, AC, do you mind if I just invite Khan if
I like it quite a
Twitch
bit.
is freaking out? Or do you want to keep it just to us? Do you how insular do you want this?
Just us for now.
Understandable.
For now.
And I will say, when I made the portrait for the culprit, Sam, I drew this like unconsciously, and I very recently realized like where my brain unconsciously got the influence from, and I got pretty frustrated. Because I had just accidentally done John Paul Valley as like a portrait from Batman.
I was about to
ask. God damn it!
I was about to ask, is it Azrael, the Azrael guy?
I'm like, that was completely unconscious.
Specifically the version where he's very Bishi looking.
Yeah.
We were talking about him off stream.
Yeah. But yeah, that was.
I do love her. I love her. It's not a lot going on in the image, but it goes so hard.
Also, if you notice, the one thing I'll say before we end is that there's also a bit of like a similar color motif with like the hunters with portraits. Like you see a very similar kind of color, just arranged a bit differently.
Oh yeah.
Before the last thing that you want to do, AC.
Yeah.
How many experience points are we getting today?
7. Thought that'd be a very
salient.
Thought that'd be a very fitting number, all things considered.
Wow, Josh, you gave us
be
one
4,
less
17.
experience point. Just
hey,
for
you guys would have gotten 6 if it weren't for that backstory.
To be fair, I did also do a role in that backstory. Technically, it was done like months ago, but
you guys would have gotten a 6 if that backstory wasn't there. But I upped it to 7. 8 is whenever you were about to like throw down with like the boss of the area. Usually, but yeah, That was Des Moines.
417.
Des Moines is now past us. We are in the desecrated field, and we are about to exercise this pistol in front of the amnesiac bull mask full of demons.
Oh, I guess so.
And nothing will go wrong. Hopefully. That was. Does anybody else have any other input before I say farewell to everybody?
I did not eat dinner.
I've done that before.
I should. I'm gonna order some food, guys. What should I order for dinner?
Pizza.
Wait, what time is it over there?
Almost 11 p.m. So make it snappy.
Denny's.
It's always sunny at Denny's.
Some nice
Denny's might be a
broccoli,
bit expensive.
spinach, a carrot. Not two, but just one carrot.
Waffle House.
Waffle House is
some
nowhere
corn.
near me.
Waffle House.
Chicken and rice.
Jack in the Box.
We do have a Jack in the Box.
They're
Yeah.
open late.
It's really funny how this guy was supposed to have more Max Payne, but then when I described him, you guys thought Duke Nukem, and then I saw my portrait, and then I thought Duke Nukem.
Is it not Max Payne?
It's supposed to be Max Payne. But I drew the portrait, and it accidentally also kind of visually looks like Duke Nukem, so I just mixed the two together. Hence his nickname, the Duke of Pain.
You know what? I didn't put that together. I can't believe I didn't put that together.
So that's the... Here's the thing, I didn't give him a portrait con, but I think Yujiro straight up did have a cameo.
Yujiro.
Was he wearing a mask? I forget.
Yujiro, no. No, he was just in a diner. You just saw
What was the deal with like that test subject with the mask? Wasn't that also supposed to be Yujiro? Like the escape test
No, it
subject?
is
That was Akuma.
That was Akuma, right?
It was just something that was studying Satsui no Hado and was obsessed with it.
Does that make Bull Mask and Bison?
M. Bison is a separate thing, separate person.
Yeah, I guess so. I was just thinking about the cloak.
I will say, when it comes to like the library is guarded by dangerous people part, I was tempted to have like a edited like video later where it plays that audio of Felicia warning about the library and flashing the various portraits of like vampires that were there.
Really
Can
funny
we
because Felicia's like,
interact with
what?
this guy?
Felicia's like, you'll need an army, and I'm like, you know, in retrospect, it's kind of really funny I said that because we came in with a fucking werewolf and we didn't know.
AC, did we even interact with this guy?
You saw him and you went around him. I think this guy did talk to him a little though. But yeah. So that was 7 XP.
That was six.
I don't know why I have an image in the fourth quarry that's like an edit of like Draymond Green saying kill all Microsoft employees.
What?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Why did Copilot tell you to write that?
I don't think Copilot told me to write that. I think something else told me to write that.
Man, AC, I gotta introduce you to one of the most characters of all time that's a real life person named Patrick Bet David, so you can incorporate him somehow into this.
Yeah.
Does anybody here know who Patrick Bet David is?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, he's a numbers guy. He likes the numbers. He groks it. He chat GPTs it. He does not cloud it, because cloud's a woman's name. He's a fucking.
No, it isn't. What?
No.
What about Claude
it's
Strife?
Claude.
like Claudette.
Oh, Claudette. There's
But
Claude.
Claude is the AI. He's a fucking weirdo right-wing podcast businessman with the fucking. He is one of the most entertaining infuriating people I have ever listened to.
If I incorporate him, I'll have to leave a legal disclaimer
I-
for the things I'm about to do to him.
I gotta fucking show you the goddamn
Yeah.
debate he did with Mehdi Hassan, who's awesome. Mehdi Hassan, he's with Dropsite. God,
yeah.
he's so infuriating and so value-taining. Because
But
that's what he
yeah.
calls this show, value-tainment, if I remember correctly.
But before we talk about this insane man, I'll say on the stream, it has been a long journey, and the journey shall continue. I was just showing Con Zeke, but yeah, this has been Hunt to the Road Trip. I'm your host, and farewell.